Yo, 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 yo. What's happening, people? This your boy Double R. And you're now tuned in to Retro Rob Television. Salute to my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. And salute to my original subscribers for always holding your boy down. I truly do appreciate that. I understand that there's a lot of people out here at this very moment that are unsubscribing from my channel. I don't worry about subscribers. Again, I appreciate those that appreciate what I bring to the table, but I can care less about people unsubscribing. I can care less about you guys' adult tantrums. I can care less about that. But what I want to get into today is I want to talk about. Hold on one second. Hold on. Deshaun Hodge in the building. Y'all know I got to interact with the people, man. Give me 1 second, y'all. Deshaun Hodge in the building. Salute. What it do, Double R? What it do, champ? Oh shit, what it do, Double R? Yeah, sorry about the last live, y'all. Yeah, my phone tripping, man. I'm about to go get me a new phone after this live. After we do this live, man, I'm gonna go get a new phone, man, because I'm sick and tired of that shit. You know. But I want to say this, man. Salute to the ones that always supported your boy from day one. I'm looking at a couple of them right now. Just mentioned them. And salute to the ones that always support the channel, whether via donation, Bronx Man Rich in the building, whether via donation or whether just via thumbs up or a comment, like these guys are doing right now. Salute to all of the good men, man. The problem I have with battle rap, and people can feel free to call in if they want to. The number is at the bottom. And you can donate as well. Let me know. The problem I have with battle rap is like the feminine energy, the feminine energy and people's people clouding their judgment on the actual battle, on the actual events or scenarios that had occurred because of their infatuation for a particular battle rapper. Like that's always been my issue. That is the main issue when it regards battle rap. People can't keep it real. Like even when you look in the battle rap, even when you look in the ring and you see two battle rappers, getting it on, you'll see the opposing side. Even though the battle rapper that is rapping at the current moment, he might be saying something fire, but you'll see the opposing teams. What they call that? What you bring your what they call that stuff, the people that you bring with you, your whatever. But the opposing teams people, they won't react to it. You feel me? They won't react to it. Carleon Jr. in the building. The Shadow Assassin said it seems like they only subscribe when you talk about Cass. Then when he come out underperforming, you wrong for pointing out what the fuck wrong with them. Yeah, of course. And that's what I'm gonna get into today, But that's just like how when the opposing person is battle rapping and the people that came with him won't react. Like he could be saying a fire line and shit like that. People won't react. Like it's this hate in our community that's toxic. That's very fucking toxic. And it's the idol worshiping too. You feel me? It's the idol worshiping. People just it's okay. Like I said just a few moments ago in my last video, it is okay to appreciate and respect what somebody has done and what they're doing currently. You feel me? It's okay. But what is not okay and what is sick is when you start following other people and heckling other people. Just like now. Thomas Brown. Well, not Thomas Brown, because Thomas Brown, this is his first time I'm seeing him. Salute Thomas Brown. Cassidy won. Okay, that's your opinion. And this is what we got to go through, where men follow you and heckle you and harass you, trying to push you and force you into believing what they believe. But then people will walk around and say, well, you can't force me to believe what you want me to believe. That goes both ways, champ. That goes both ways. But this is the problem in battle rap. And like I said before, Cassidy is the energy. He is the energy. But at what cost? You feel me? And what I mean by that is, at what cost is it of having Cassidy around when we're not going to be honest? When he's not going to be honest? When his followers are not going to be honest? What is it about having battle rap, period, when you're not going to be honest about what Trbrc do or don't do, about what K-Shine do or don't do, about what these battle rappers in general do or don't do? This shit is sickening. I was watching the Mav. He was doing his little video, whatever, on the Cassidy battle between Hitman, and he said something that was very key. He was just like, man, something got to give in battle rap, man, because these guys that they get all of this praise and are headlining events, and they have these lackluster ass performances. Meanwhile, the dudes with the actual talent, the dudes that got the real pen, the dudes that really have and want to give it their all, don't come half-ass, don't show up half-ass. They don't get the same respect as these dudes, like as your Cassidys, as your Trbrcs. These dudes that just show up, do the same fucking shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Same fucking tune, same fucking song, over. And y'all niggas spend y'all money over and over and over and over. When is it ever gonna end? That's what it was. Entourage. Yeah. Yeah, entourage. I always forget that word, man. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah. The entourage won't be saying nothing. Like, I watched the battle between John and Trbrc. I told y'all this before. I don't know if y'all heard me. But I watched John, and John said a lot of fire shit. And the fans did not react. And Trbrc's entourage didn't react. But the moment Trbrc said some mediocre, corny shit, everybody going off. Just like I used the analogy of when Cassidy said about the combination lock and all that shit. Niggas was, pure gas. But Cassidy can get on interviews and talk about how these battle rappers get gas for performing and all of that shit. And he do the same fucking thing and get gas for doing it. But it's fine as long as you can get away with it. You feel me? Stupid shit. Con artist shit. All right. So I want to address a few of these comments from the Cassidy cult. I want people to understand. For those of y'all out there that may be lost in identifying what it is that is hitting y'all like a typhoon when it regards representing Cassidy, because I was so-called a part of it, a couple years ago. It's the Cassidy cult. If you guessed Cassidy cult, you were right. You were 100% right. It's the Cassidy cult. It's not a real BRC. It's not a real battle rap community. There's nothing real about it. What they are real about is their love for Cassidy. Yeah, the CCM is doing damage control. Yeah. Yeah. Like when I did my live right after the battle, like I always do. A lot of people was like, yeah, I'm hearing Cassidy won. I'm hearing where? And what battle was I watching? What battle was I looking at with Cassidy won? Oh, I'm hearing Cassidy 3-0. I'm hearing Cassidy 2-1. Clear. What battle was I watching? Because the battle I was watching, Cassidy was lucky to get the first round. He was lucky if he won the first round. I didn't have him winning that neither. But he was lucky to get that first round. But the second and third belong to Hitman. So I don't know what the hell niggas is talking about. But I get it. I know people enjoy Cassidy. I enjoy Cassidy. I get my most viewed videos when I'm talking about Cassidy, when I use Cassidy name. But a lot of that shit is about to change, man. A lot of that shit is about to change. I'm about to switch it up on you clowns. So for now, let me see. All my people in here, let's cook. So, and a lot of these dudes, a lot of these comments that I'm about to read is from a lot of dudes that were on my nuts, that were on my channel, following my every fucking move because I was saying great things about their idol, about the person that they really showed up for. I want y'all to understand how sick this shit is, how twisted, it's addicted. How fucked up these niggas is. These niggas is okay. So, Million As D's. I remember you very, very well, champ. He said countless battle rappers, vloggers got Cassidy winning. Okay, what that got to do with me? He said, but Rob self-deluded as usual. He said Rob self-deluded as usual. Damn, why I gotta be all that? Acting like nobody's objective unless they agree with him. Whoo! Whoo! Look who calling it. Look who calling the kettle black, man. Look who call it. Oh my goodness, the hypocrisy. He said, acting like nobody's objective unless they agree with him. Bill collector don't even like Cassidy. Okay, what that got to do with me? Again, said he won. Miss Hustle said he won. Okay, what that got to do with me? Again, angry fan, Piper Boy said he won. What that got to do with me? This tired and he said this tired and narrative that only Cassidy fans say he won is hilarious. It's not a narrative. The truth is not a narrative, brother. The truth is not a narrative. No, you got it misunderstood because you don't really watch my channel. Like when I say a lot of these dudes don't watch my channel, for some I do mean that literally, but for some I don't mean it literally. I mean it figuratively. Since we want to talk figurative, because a lot of these dudes watch my channel, but just like any regular human being, usual human being, you see what you want to see. You take out what you want to see. You feel me? What they want to see is you saying nice things about Cassidy. Some want to hear negative things about Cassidy so they can, write their novels. They can write their big ass paragraphs and shit like that. But I got a little time today. So he said, this tired and narrative that only Cassidy fans say he won is hilarious, the same way they ignored when Chef Trez and Daylight said they beat Goods. Shit, well, I'll get to that in a minute. Shit, even Goods couldn't give it to Hitman. Okay. Again, what does that got to do with me? What does that got to do with me? Young Dom 412, Kaz 1. Give him his props, dude. Okay. Why don't you come on my channel and convince me and the people how Cassidy won? Or you're getting blocked. The number is right at the bottom. Number right at the bottom, Slam. This is too easy. This shit is too fucking easy, man. But this is the problem with battle rap, y'all. This is the problem with battle rap, man. Nigga can't have their own fucking opinion. He raps better, clearly. Okay. Time out, champ. See you later. Okay. See you later. Any more clowns? Feel free to have your own opinion. Your truth isn't everyone else's. Exactly. I'm going to put this shit up. Make sure people can see that nice and clear. Y'all got a good view on that one? Feel free to have your own opinion. Your truth isn't everyone else. And that's the problem in battle rap. Niggas can't have their own fucking opinion. They get mad at your opinion. And the even sadder part about it is that people will be trying to force you into believing and spewing a lie. I'm not going to do like, yeah, give Cassidy his props. His props for what? Whatever props I was supposed to give Cassidy, I gave it to him already, bro. But you didn't see it because you wasn't around. Because you want to see what you want to see when you want to see it. That's fine. But don't get mad at me because you came in the middle of the movie, lame ass nigga. Don't get mad at me because you came in the middle of the movie in the theater. Say, excuse me, excuse me. Oh, what part is we on? What they doing now? Sit your lame ass down. Sit in this motherfucker after this movie and wait for the goddamn rerun. That's the problem with you niggas, man. Y'all too feminine. Y'all expect niggas to cater to y'all feelings. Like, grow the fuck, get some nuts, and get off Cassidy's. All right, let me see. Carlos Rosado said this has been double R message the entire time. Facts is have your own opinion. Don't be a sheep. Stand 10 toes down. Keep it real with yourself. Yep. Salute to Carlos, man. My brother. Well said, bro. Well said. Well put. These guys don't get it, man, because they don't want to get it. They don't care. They don't care. They behind that phone screen, that computer screen, and they like, who gives a fuck? They like, who cares? I'm going balls to the wall for Cassidy. I'm going all out. This is the man I love, and I'm willing to fight anybody over him. I'm willing to confess my. You seen YMF? That nigga confessed his love, man, right in front of the world, man, right in front of the battle rap world, right in front of Hitman. That nigga confessed his love for Cassidy, man. At least he keeping it real, though. At least YMF keeping it real, man. That's one thing I can say about that motherfucker, man. One thing I can say about that Arthur looking ass nigga. At least he keep it real. Hoagie the bed looking ass nigga, man. That nigga always kept it real, bro. That nigga always kept it real. But I'm gonna tell you this. Now I can see why he didn't show his face. But let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. It's your boy Double R, man. Retro never ceases to not amaze me. Okay, clever one. Still not making sense. He said probably think those hotel and Mario bars were fire. Yep, same way you thought that combination lock shit was fire. Yep. Rich and famous people live in hotels, not the poor. That's not entirely true. And that Mario shit could have been shot at anybody. Okay, but it was shot at Cassidy. Deal with it. But if Cassidy said it, niggas would have yelled. That's not direct. Nah, because Cassidy was getting gassed in a lot of parts of that battle. He was getting gassed. So I don't see where you're making sense in this paragraph, champ. You wrote a whole lot of nothing, bro. You said a whole lot of nothing. I'm shaking my head. Yeah, YMF weird for that. Hold on, Carleon. Carleon Jr. said, shaking my head. Yeah, YMF weird for that. How you know battle rap, but don't know Hitman. Facts. Facts. You right at ARP's event talking about you don't know who Hitman is. Sitting right in front of Hitman. That's all they view as Cassidy. That's all they view as Cassidy. I've been trying to get y'all niggas to understand this for a better part of damn near 2 years. That's all these niggas think about. Cassidy. If I was a grimy ass nigga, I could show y'all niggas all kind of proof. But I ain't got to show y'all shit because y'all know it. Y'all know it. Niggas Cassidy. I wouldn't be surprised if I went into a lot of these niggas' houses, man. They had Cassidy's posters. They had Cassidy coasters. They had Cassidy cups, Cassidy mugs, Cassidy phone cases. Like, come on, man. It ain't that serious, champ. You need help. Go see it. Go see a goddamn shrink, man. Carlos said it was cool. He said it was a cool event. It would have been worth 50 if he said it wouldn't have been worth 50 if Ill Will and A Ward didn't steal the show. Yeah. I mean, it still wasn't worth 50 though, bro. Like that shit still wasn't worth 50. It wasn't. You know, A Ward and Ill Will did their thing. You know. They over exceeded expectations. They did. Salute to them guys. That shit, I love that, man. That shit, that A-Ward spit, the goddamn Claymore shit that both of them flipped on each other, and then the goddamn Klay Thompson joint that A-Ward had. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. And that was sad, man. Niggas is literally arguing. This is what they do. They do this shit every time. Cassidy, battle Arsenal. Trash. They blame Arsenal, but Arsenal won. Cassidy versus Goods. Trash. We said Cassidy won that one. Oh, Goods wasn't this. Goods wasn't that. Okay, Cassidy won. Now what, sucker? Now what? Cassidy versus Hitman. Trash. Oh, Hitman wasn't that great. Cassidy wasn't that great neither. Outside, both of them was good in the first round. Hitman was okay in the second. Cassidy got booed in the second. Cassidy got booed the entire third. And Hitman was fire in the third. Hitman wasn't really that great, and Cassidy was worse. Same thing in the fucking Arsenal battle. Same fucking thing. And these niggas is walking around like Cassidy really showed up, like he really did some shit. This is how you know that shit is amplified. But don't worry, people will see it on YouTube. But a lot of people are probably still going to have Cassidy winning. They're going to still say all of these things because a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people ain't us. A lot of people don't want to admit when they made a bad call, when they was wrong. A lot of niggas don't want to be face to face with their bullshit. They going to watch that shit again and they going to be like, you know what? Maybe they going to say this to themselves. Well, maybe, you know, he didn't do as good. Of course he didn't. But you got caught up in the allure. I get it. You got caught up in the moment. You know, it does that to you. I've been a part of that shit. It does that to you. The Cassidy cult is strong, man. The CCM, Cassidy cult members. It's strong. This thing is strong. That's why these guys coming in here now. Look, you salty as fuck. See you later. Block. See you later. I'm salty as fuck, but he on my channel trying to defend Cassidy. Clown people. I'm salty as fuck, but you done went through all these channels that are telling lies about Cassidy or feeling the way that they feel about it. However, it don't matter. To come look at my channel to tell me that I'm salty. Who's really salty? KD to go. Let me see what KD said. Salute to you, KD. He said Hitman automatically loses the third. No, he didn't, because Nick Cannon walked up and showed him love instead of. See, this is the problem that I have. And you can take it how you want to take it, KD. Salute to you. Either way. You feel me? This is the problem that I have, right? Yeah. The problem that I have is that when it regards to Cassidy, people start to look for certain things to make Cassidy look bigger than he actually was. You feel me? This only happened. Well, it doesn't happen just with Cassidy. It happens with Trbrc. That's why I'm very interested in, if Trbrc and Cassidy was the battle, I'm very interested on how that shit will play out with not the battle, because the battle will be trash. You feel me? Like, don't expect Cassidy to have any good battles, because he's not battling anybody that's going to really test him or anybody that's going to make it exciting enough to force Cassidy to be good or to get him the fuck out of here. You see what I'm saying? Like, Hitman, let's be honest, Hitman wasn't going to cut it. If Hitman didn't show up and be the Hitman that he normally is, that shit wasn't going to cut it. But it was still good enough to beat Cassidy, in my opinion. Arsenal wasn't ever going to cut it, but it was still good enough to beat Cassidy, in my opinion, and everybody else's. All right. Goods was never good enough to beat Cassidy. And Cassidy won that battle. You know, it wasn't more so what Cassidy did do, but what Goods wasn't able to do. You feel me? Like, these are the battles that a lot of these guys are winning. These are the battles. These are the battles that Jag is winning. And again, it's not Jag's fault that 40 Cal is trash. It's not Jag's fault that O-Red didn't show up. It's not his fault. I'm only addressing what I feel I need to critique when it regards Jag or Cassidy or Trbrc or K Shine. You feel me? I like a motherfucker that can battle and admit, okay, I wasn't that good or I lost. Like I respect when Jag was on Angry Fan today and Jag was like, you know what? I got booed in the first round. We can get that first round to O-Red. Although I still felt like Jag won that first round. He did enough. He did more than O-Red to win that first round. I feel like Jag won that gentleman's 3-0. You know, at minimum 2-1 clear. But that was not. See, people was talking about Jag. They was talking about Cassidy the way that things actually panned out between Jag and O-Red. They was talking about, oh yeah, this is clear. This is clear. Cassidy won clear. No, Jag won clear. That battle was clear. Oh, Hitman was trash. What did Hitman say? No, O-Red was trash. Hitman was not trash. It just so happened Cassidy got past Goods because Goods was actually trash. Think about it. Cassidy has battled now the worst version of Goods, the worst version of Arsenal, and one of, if not the worst version of Hitman, according to people, and have arguably lost to every single one of them. Have arguably lost. I have him beating Goods, but that's still split amongst the majority. The battle rap community has Cassidy losing against Goods. So Cassidy has arguably lost to mediocre Goods, Arsenal, and Hitman. He said, you're right. Exactly. I feel you. Cass lost to Arsenal and Goods. I got him 2-1 in this one, though. It's not clear, but it's debatable. Well, I have Hitman winning this battle 2-1. 2-1. If you want to give Cassidy a round, I have Hitman actually 2-0. I have him 2-0, debatable first. If you want to go ahead and give Cassidy the first round, edge it to Cassidy the first round, I wouldn't be mad. I edge Hitman the first round personally. That's why a lot of dudes that was like, oh, double R, but you bet it that Cassidy wouldn't win a round. You bet it that Cassidy wasn't going to win a round. He didn't, in my opinion. Cassidy didn't win a round. See, that's the dangerous part of betting about, like, on both sides. Because y'all got to realize the risk that I'm taking as well. Y'all taking the risk that Cassidy won't entirely show up. I'm taking the risk that Cassidy won't entirely show up, and y'all will magnify the shit like he really did beat Hitman clearly in the first round when he didn't. Truth of the matter is, Hitman was better or just as good in the first round than Cassidy was. That's a debatable. You can't, if you can sit up here and tell me that Cassidy clearly smoked Hitman, listen. If you could sit up here and tell me that Cassidy clearly smoked Hitman in the first round, then I'll give you that. But he didn't. So it's a debatable. You know, let's stop. Let's stop doing this. This is what happens when you're biased. It blurs your vision. When you're biased, it blurs your vision to what really went on. Cassidy did good. Cassidy shocked a lot of people. He shocked me. I was like, whoa. So much so that I felt like, okay, because remember, I kept telling y'all Cassidy gonna have to grab that crowd right out the gate. He did. So much so that to the point, I kind of felt like in moments, I kind of felt like Cassidy probably was gonna take the battle. But just like in Cassidy fashion, in usual fashion, he wasn't able to finish. He was not able to finish. He wasn't able to finish in the first round. He wasn't able to finish in the second round. He wasn't able to start in the second round or the third round. Like Hitman got booed. Hitman got booed, yes. Hitman got booed in the second round, but he was able to get it back. Cassidy wasn't. So for people to be out here saying Cassidy won, how? Okay, if y'all can give Cassidy the first round, cool. But the second and third belong to Hitman. Cut it out, please. Cut it out. And this is my channel. I can say that. I'm not forcing niggas to believe what you want to believe, but this is my channel. Cut that shit out, man. Let's be for real. Like, I'm the nigga to come to when niggas want to get for real, man. When niggas want to stop playing games and going around making up lies and shit. This the channel you come to when you want to have real conversations. But I knew this shit was gonna happen though. I knew this shit was gonna happen. I said as soon as Cassidy started doing good, a little good in the first round, I said, man, watch these niggas, especially these niggas that got bets. Watch these niggas try to amplify Cassidy shit. And if Cassidy don't finish off strong, that's gonna make it tough for me. That's gonna make it tough because I was gonna say for everybody, but I already knew the BRC. Like people don't understand. I already knew the BRC was gonna go against Hitman because they put their faith in the Hitman. The BRC did what we did for Cassidy in the Arsenal battle. They put their faith into Hitman. You never supposed to, and that's what I learned. You never supposed to put your faith into another human being because humans are humans. We're not perfect. A human being is always going to let you down at some point. And this is what those the so-called real BRC Cassidy cult guys don't understand, but that's a whole nother story. So let's scroll down, right? Let's scroll down. So D'Amico Smith said, no, you're capping Double R because of the video I did about these niggas capping. He said, no, you're capping Double R. Tell me this. Hitman's hottest line in the battle was the so-called Super Mario. Oh, God. Niggas want to keep talking about the Super Mario shit. The Super Mario scheme, the majority, he said the major problem is that he remixed the wrong video game. This is what I don't like about people, particularly Cassidy fans. They get real critical. I just told you. They try to find ways to give Cassidy the victory or to make Cassidy seem bigger than what he actually fucking was. Yeah, Cassidy was good the first. He was good in the first. So was Hitman. But let's not forget, Easy the Block Captain just did a bar breakdown of Cassidy shit, and he was rapping better than Cassidy. How is it that another nigga is rapping your shit better than you? A nigga that's so-called, you was talking about how Hitman signed your Spalding and that you sunning him, that he don't even, like Easy the Block Captain is under Hitman. And this nigga is rapping your shit better than you, Cassidy. Let's have a real fucking conversations. Niggas always talk about let's have a real conversations. Nah, niggas is lames. Nigga rapping your shit better than you. I said only if Cassidy could have rapped that shit like that. Shit, Double R might have had a different outlook on this thing. King Tyler, you might have been able to get your 40. And whoever else I bet it, y'all might have been able to get y'all bread, man, if Cassidy would have actually rapped like that. I'm talking about the dudes that betted that Cassidy would get around. And that's another thing. Y'all dudes betted Cassidy would get around. Why not bet Cassidy gonna win the battle? But you got dudes coming out here right now like, I knew it. If you knew it, why you weren't confident enough to bet that Cassidy was gonna win the whole battle then? Because you didn't know it. You was a clown. You feel me? Corleone Jr., Big Bad Wolf. Jay Flames. He said Cassidy was outdated. Salute to Jay Flames, man. Cassidy was outdated. We know this, but Hitman is trash. No cap. He lost. Jay Flames. I don't know if this is worthy of me doing what I'm about to do. Cassidy was outdated. We know this, but Hitman is trash. Hitman is not trash. If you said Hitman was trash, then okay. But Hitman is not trash. No cap. He lost. Okay, Jay Flames. I'm trying to send you a few dollars. Send your cash out, bro. Jay Flames. I would like for you to come over here and explain yourself, champ. No. I'm not gonna block him. I want him to come over here and explain himself because because he came on here and he kept it real. He kept it real about that Cassidy was outdated shit. As long as you got an element of realness to your shit. As long as you got an element of realness to your shit, he kept it real about the Cassidy outdated. Cassidy is still outdated, bro. Cassidy is still outdated. But salute to the people, man. I keep telling y'all, if you're going to donate to the channel, man, donate to the Cash App and the PayPal, man. Donate to the Cash App. Let me go ahead and put that shit up. Salute to the people that's in the building, man. It's your boy Double R. We're going to continue this. We're going to continue this movie, champ. But yeah, this clown shit in battle rap, man, got to stop. We can chop it up. Yeah, the number at the bottom. I always told y'all I ain't ducking no smoke. I ain't never ducking no smoke. Whether it's good smoke or bad smoke or whatever. I ain't never ducking no smoke. Just admit you a certified Cassidy hater. You get on my phone and explain how I'm a Cassidy hater, or you getting blocked. You got 10 seconds. The number is at the bottom of this video, bro. Look at the screen. You got 10 seconds. Call the phone and explain, or you're getting blocked. I ain't playing with you niggas, man. Feel free to donate, people. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Yeah, I see clowns on here. The clowns is on here trying to dislike all my shit. They on here disliking. Double R back on blocking spree. Yeah. Hey, King Tally, if you listening, I gotta unblock you, champ. I gotta unblock you. But y'all niggas is entitled to have y'all opinion, but like trying to push that shit on this channel to me and on the people that don't believe what y'all niggas believe, that shit ain't cool. That's me calling. Okay. I got you. Jay Flames, what's up with you? Talk to me, champ. Yeah, say that again, brother. You was low at the beginning, but go ahead.
Hold on. Respected GOAT Retro Rob TV, man. You've been doing this thing for a long time. You put on for the culture. I just ask y'all give this man some respect. He could be a little off, like we are human, but you know what I mean, he do be.
Hold on, what you mean? What you mean? It's like, nah, go ahead, bro.
Nah, I'm just giving you respect, man.
I'm fucking with you, champ. I'm fucking with you.
I'm good. Shout out to the culture. I actually was putting on for the culture this week, and I actually was streaming the battle. So I actually do got the battle in case motherfuckers can't wait to pay-per-view and all that. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, I definitely gave Cassidy that dub just simply because he actually showed up a little bit different than what I expected. I knew what Hitman was going to be doing the whole time. To be honest with you, I actually didn't know what he was going to do. So it didn't really like shock me that he, you know what I mean? Like it didn't shock me. It shocked me what Cassidy was doing.
Hold on, bro. Fatality Soldier said I voted Cass, but I thought Hitman would get it. But Cassidy won. See, I respect shit like this. You feel me? Like this your opinion.
Absolutely.
My issue is when niggas be following me, you know, trying to heckle me and harass me about trying to push their opinion on me. You see what I'm saying?
You're trolling.
Yeah, you trolling and you want to force me to believe what you believe. Like, nah, that's your.
Man, that's whack. Yeah, that's whack because at the end of the day, we all have our own perspectives. Like, I may not agree with you, but I might disagree to agree. And I might agree to disagree. So it's like, you know, who am I to say you wrong about how you feel? That's not my place. But I will say, I thought convincingly Hitman won.
Yeah. So explain to the people why you thought convincingly Hitman won, because I thought Hitman won convincingly.
Okay, I felt convincingly. The reason why I felt Cassidy won convincingly was mainly because.
Oh, you felt you say Hitman. I thought you said okay.
Yeah, I meant to say Cassidy. I'm sorry. I'm rolling up, by the way. Don't do drugs, but we here.
Yeah, so anyway. I don't. Yeah, but go ahead.
Anyway, the reason why I did pick Cassidy. All right, well, first of all, round one, Hitman was smoking. We ain't gonna take nothing from the man that's been on fire, hot-headed. Hitman came out doing his thing, long round, right? Let's be real, it was long.
Hey, y'all take notes. Y'all people, y'all clowns take notes to what Jay Flame's doing right now. He's talking on both sides. He's not just being one-sided.
I'm not being biased because the first thing I said was Hitman was gonna smoke him off the first round. Like, oh, what the fuck you guys up into? But then, you know, if you look at what Cassidy is doing compared to his Arsenal battle, compared to the Goods battle, we're not gonna say disaster.
He's getting it. He's getting it.
Mm-hmm. He's doing more theatric things. He's over here. He's like even though the crowd booing, I could look at his face during the boos. He's not, that shit don't even faze him no more. So that's a problem. That's like if you allow Jada to come and learn something, what y'all expect? They talk about Jada Kiss to say, like, Jada came in here doing that, and they booing Jada. Does that mean Jada whack? So sometimes people got to put things back in perspective, bro. Like, respectfully, he did his thing already. You know, the hotel, the R. Kelly shit, like the car crash. Hitman had to come with a little bit more. New information is what I was looking for, and I didn't get that. But I did get new information from Cassidy.
But I'm gonna tell you like this, right? I ain't trying to I'm not trying to convince you to believe what I believe, because I can tell you your own man, and you are a person that you're not just thinking. You know, you're not a type of person that just feels the way you feel. Like, you can be swayed if the shit makes sense. Like, that's the type of person I am. Like, if the shit makes sense, I can be swayed. And okay, well, maybe Cassidy did win. But when I think about it, I say Cassidy. My problem with Cassidy was, even though he showed he can really, you know, he's really getting it. He's really listening to us, and he's applying what we said about him taking the face-offs and using that in the battle, incorporating that into the battle. He did that very well in the first round. He executed it just, you know, as well as you can, you know, execute anything. He did it. So my problem with Cassidy was not just him fizzling out in the first round after starting off strong, which seems to really be a recurring theme with Cassidy, is the second round. In the third rounds, like, he go into the second round and you carrying that whole Hitman going to go get his bag and the face off, you carrying like Cassidy. Okay, now we waiting for you to switch. I was waiting for him to switch up with another scheme. Like, give us another scheme about something else. You see what I'm saying? Like, people could get critical about, oh, Hitman talking about the car crash, Hitman talking about this, Hitman talking about the same. But at least Hitman is giving us, he might be saying the same thing the other battle rappers, he might be saying the same thing the other opponents that Cassidy had said, but he's putting it in a different way. The rest of those, the Cassidy is saying this, he's using the same angle. Okay, we get it. You bitched Hitman, you bitched him in the face off. Cool. Now let's get to stuff. Let's talk about something else. Let's expose Hitman. Like, I was looking for Cassidy to start tapping into the Nick Cannon shit right after that. Well, he did, but he didn't use it. He didn't work the angle.
Well, actually, I mean, if we're clear about it, kind of in the second round, he actually did go into he actually did in the second round, and he did more of it in the third. After, like, once Nick came out, he definitely was more like, oh, bring your boss back out. He didn't want to bring his boss back out. And then your boss came and shake the man's hand. Like, I don't know.
See, Cassidy always talks. Listen. Cassidy always talk like he's a superior rapper, right? And y'all, in Cassidy fans and people swear up and down that Cassidy is a superior rapper. Now, what I was looking for, to switch up. Okay, now you didn't hit us with an angle, right? This is the perfect time for Cassidy to show us his repertoire, his science. This was the perfect time. So, okay, you gave us an angle. You showed us you can work an angle like Mook, like T-Top and them. You showed us you can work an angle. Okay, now it's time for the punches. Now I want to see vintage Cassidy punching like he was 18 years old.
Okay, you're right.
He didn't give us nothing but continuous. He didn't give us nothing but continuous personals, jokes, and angles. But he was talking about the same shit, and the shit was getting boring. He wasn't doing it in a way where it was. He was changing it up.
If I may, I was gonna say this. It's like boxing, right? Let's say if you could beat a person with just running around and you tap his jaw, tap his chin a few times, run around. Imagine he's not hitting you, but he wasn't knocking him out, but you tapping him. At the end of the day,
but he wasn't.
Points still count up.
But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But Cassidy wasn't though. Like, I get what you're saying, but he wasn't again.
He was more direct. What I meant to say, like, he's more directly talking to. Like, remember before we was like, he could, like, those bars really wasn't directly to goods. Like, they really, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, they really weren't directed. Like, everybody had narratives saying that he wasn't really, like. But now that he has come, that like, you gotta look at the majority of the culture that's saying this. It's not just Jay Flames. You know, respectfully though, the majority of the culture, the battle's not even on YouTube, and the majority of the culture means everything is already siding with Cassidy. And that's bad, considering that Hitman said, I'm gonna make sure he don't
that type of shit don't matter to me because I already know. You're right. You just was saying it. That's the reason why they got Cassidy. They amplifying this shit. That's the reason why. Because Cassidy, in their mind, listen, in their mind, they feel like Hitman should have destroyed him. Okay, don't matter. Hitman beat him clearly. I have Cassidy, if you want to, starting all strong with the first round. If you want to give that to Cassidy, cool. But you can make a case for Hitman in the first round too. You can make a case for both of them.
Yeah, you're right. And one thing about it is, I'm not going to take that from Hitman. I just feel Hitman's not a puncher. That's first and foremost. He's not a puncher.
Neither is Cassidy.
When he tried to do that, it's not believable. So
check this out. But check this out. You say Hitman is not a puncher. Listen. You say Hitman is not a puncher. Neither is Cassidy at this stage. Not at a high level. Not at a high level.
Remember something. You do what you must to win. You don't have to.
Of course, that's what Hitman was doing.
If you let's say, for instance, if you could win a fight with just your left jab, and you don't have to throw your right, like if Mike Tyson could win with just his left jab, you think he won?
But how does that relate to what we talking about? But how does that relate to Cassidy and Hitman though? How does that relate to this though?
Because I kind of feel like the narrative is kind of like the same thing in a way. It's like saying, if the dude, you're not supposed to show, like, he doesn't have to come out the best Cassidy in the world for Hitman, bro. Hitman's not technically if it comes to rum nitty, respectfully, conceded, respectly, then we.
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you.
I'm just saying, a puncher versus puncher, match it up correctly. Don't match it like that. To me, it wasn't even a good look. It was a good look for the culture because it kept people watching something in between Easter. And think about it, Ron Isley, all that shit just went viral. Nobody even cared about talking about that shit.
So one dude said he said Cassidy was punching the entire round. No. Listen. I'm reading the comment. They say Cassidy was punching. Like, I like to incorporate everybody into the thing, and I want to have dialogues. No, hold on. I want to have dialogues with the subscribers. Like, that's what I've been here for. Like, I'm not that type of dude, man. Like, I can do it, but I'm not the type of dude to just hit record or hit live and just talk and have everybody listen. Like, I can do that, but I'm not a fucking preacher, man. I like the debate. Like, that's what my strength at. I like the debate. I like to go back and forth and feed off other people, and we can all agree to disagree and just have healthy conversation.
That's why I fuck with you, bro.
Yeah, I'm not with the hating shit.
One minute you with Cassidy, one minute you not. I'm still loyal. I stayed subscribed to your channel through all the fuckery, because I'm a loyal motherfucker. I may not agree, but that's not for me to say, I don't want to deal with this. Yeah,
a lot of people say 1 minute you with Cassidy, 1 minute you not. Bruh, that's how I know you don't know me, because I'm still supporting Cassidy. People just feel that way because they don't think Cassidy is they think he's critique proof. They feel like Cassidy is critique proof.
I'm glad that he did drop that last interview saying, coming clean with the culture, letting the culture know that he was wrong coming at the culture like I'm on his Thanos, because he felt like, respectfully, he's up that level already. So he felt like.
But you know what? You know why Cassidy did that though? Do you know why he did that? Y'all don't even know that. Y'all don't even know Cassidy be in my lives. I ain't gonna tell y'all. I'm not gonna put him on blast or nothing. But y'all don't even know Cassidy be in my lives. He be him have his private channel. Cassidy be on my fucking lives listening. I seen Cassidy yesterday. Cassidy was in here yesterday. He was listening.
Wait. He did that shit one day. He was on my fucking Instagram. I swear to God, I was like, what the fuck? I even screenshot the shit. I thought I was bugging. I'm like, this nigga actually looking at my shit? I'm like, oh, all right.
Bro, Cassidy look at my shit. Jag look at my shit. We seen the Depp come in here. Depp got 9,000 subscribers. I don't even know that nigga from a can of paint. Why he in here? That's because the truth, bro. Like, the truth is different. That shit hit different. Like, you could fool the public. You can get out here and fool the public and have the public thinking something or try to play that game. But if a person can tell the truth in the way that I tell it, then that shit hit different, man. You're going to have to listen. Like, even if you come up under a private channel, so nobody, in the disguise. So, like, you're going to have to hear it. But let's get back. Go ahead.
I'm going to ask you a question about, something in round 3 that Cassidy said that to me was more convincing. So he actually said when he was bringing up the Nick Cannon situation, you know what I'm trying to say, and he was like, you know, I just need to know, because I might be wrong here, but I just need to know. So the man knows how much you get paid, because he's actually cool with your boss. I mean, it's not like he's not cool with your boss. He came out and shook the opponent you're battling. He came out and shook his hand on camera. So to me, convincingly, half the shit you say don't even make sense, because then the nigga shaking your opponent's hand. Like, how is he on your side, but he come shake his hand on camera? I'm like, some things y'all gotta be real with it sometimes, man. Like, that doesn't make no sense. When Disaster shook Cassidy's hand in round one, everybody went crazy because they always lost the battle because he shook his hand. We must apply the same rules to this.
So, I want to ask you a question. What was Cassidy's, in your opinion, including the Disaster battle? What was Cassidy's most complete battle thus far, including the Disaster battle?
Out of all the battles, period?
Yeah, like what?
I mean, be honest. Let's just say Freeway, so niggas know I ain't capping.
Nah, that don't count. That don't count. I ain't gonna do that one. Yeah.
All of them. I was just saying because
Freeway wasn't really an official battler. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about as far as battle rap.
I think we just got the best Cassidy when it boils down to new Cassidy.
Okay, to me, the most complete Cassidy was the Disaster battle. That was the most complete Cassidy. To me, the best round Cassidy had, and I know a lot of people feel like it was the first round against Hitman, but mine is the first round against Goods. His first round against Goods was by far.
And while we're on your channel, I'm gonna say this now, and people could quote me. Goods know niggas know how I feel. I've been through that. Sometimes I look at what you say, and depending on whatever you said, that kind of is convinced. Like, to me, Goods had won, but it's like that first round. I don't know if Goods say anything better than his first round than Cass' first round.
I had Cassidy winning. I had Cassidy beating Goods.
But that's just my opinion. My opinion is not a fact. Let me put that out there. My opinion is not a fact. But to my opinion, what the things I heard in Cassidy's first round beat everything Good said. The jokes.
But check this out though. I wanted to get somewhere with the people, right? When I said reason why I asked that question about Cassidy's most complete battle, and I said Disaster, was because that was the only battle, not only Cassidy completed, like literally Cassidy with the Goods, he didn't complete it. You feel me? And the reason, what I mean by didn't complete it is, but I want to ask you a question though before I say this. How important is the elements of rap to you? You know what the elements of rap is, right?
Absolutely.
Flow, cadence, delivery.
I feel it's very important. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of.
Okay, so with that being said, hold on. Hold on. Like, I'm about to ask a question. We talking about Cassidy right now. So I literally set up. Let me finish it. So I literally set up here and I watched Easy the Block Captain. And salute to him. I literally watched him go over Cassidy round, his first round. And I'm like, if Cassidy could have rapped this way each round, if he could have rapped like how Easy rapping his shit right now, then I probably would have Cassidy winning the battle. That shit makes a hell of a lot difference. Like, people don't know. I'm looking at everything. I'm not just looking at what you saying and in the bars that I'm looking at how you saying it, how you putting it, how you structuring it. Cassidy might have structured it on paper the right way, but he didn't present it. This is what Cassidy got to understand. And this is what y'all guys got to understand. Cassidy got to get out here on the stage and he gotta act it out just as well as he write it. So if you writing that shit down and you structuring it you got to rehearse it like that. You got to rehearse it like you got to perform what you rapping. The shit that Cassidy had, even in the Goods battle, the shit that Cassidy had wasn't trash in the second and third round. It was the way he rapped it.
Absolutely. I agree with you.
So to me, that's why I said Cassidy lost. Cassidy, I could tell by the way Easy was rapping it. I was like, damn, if Cassidy would have rapped like how Easy rapping it right now, if Cassidy would have ghostwritten for Easy, if Cassidy would have wrote this shit that Cassidy wrote against Hitman, if he'd have ghostwritten that shit for Easy against Hitman and Easy would have won that battle easy. Bars. He'd have won that battle easily. because Cassidy didn't. That's what Cassidy got to work on next. Now he's shown that he got the ability to perform. Now you got to work on your delivery, your flow, your cadence. You got to speed your shit up more. You gotta stop taking pauses in between. Okay, it's a difference between taking pauses, like subtle pauses to let the bars marinate, and it's a difference between taking a real long pause. And Jag, I noticed that industry niggas do that a lot because I seen Enes do it too, and I see Reed do it too. A lot of the industry niggas that come in here, they do that a lot. The battle rappers, the battlers got it down packed. They keep going. Like when Jag was rapping, you could see the crowd going. You could see the crowd going, keep going. They hands was going, keep going, keep rapping. And he kept stopping. People got to understand the difference between subtle stopping, let your shit marinate, and just stopping, because that's making people to believe in taking these. And Cassidy did good by not taking multiple water breaks and shit. He only maybe had like 1 or 2 water breaks. So he did better with that. But he's like, people got to understand there's still a work in progress. Cassidy may talk all of this shit, but they still working on the job. You feel me?
And you gotta remember something too. We talking about it. Like, even though he's been like, there's a bunch of battles, respectfully. There's a bunch of battles about Cassidy that nobody has seen, right? But there are people that speak on it. Now, to go to say he got 5,000 is a little jump. That was Meek Mill doing that, and he just ran with it. Which I ain't mad at Cass, because if somebody that's on is saying it, I'm gonna run with it too. It don't matter. So cool. So let's be real. All right. Cassidy, disaster. Cassidy, goods. Cassidy, awesome. Cassidy, hitman. Out of all these people, out of all the people that battled disaster, let's go first with him. Out of everybody that battled disaster, how come nobody has done disaster like this man? And he is a rookie when it boils down to the URL stage. Cassidy is a grown-ass man that's a rookie. He has never had a battle on URL before, besides, goods, right? And then awesome. So let's be real. A person
go ahead. I can answer that question easily.
No,
but go ahead.
That has never been on URL. Let's talk about the people that has been on URL that couldn't beat disaster for all these years. Am I just wrong as a cat? I was about to say it's not about disaster, but go ahead. You can keep it. I'm just. It's about Cassidy, but it's about Cassidy opponents. So we talk about disaster first. So disaster. How many people battled disaster and could not win? That are veterans.
I'm about to answer your question.
Hold on, because Math was one of them. And this was when Math was still on fire. So Math was one of them. And we ain't talk about the punch and all that, but we talk about before the Math. Who else battled disaster that was on URL? That did not do this man like Cassidy. Even though this man has never had a battle on URL. Right? I mean, let's be real.
I'm about to go ahead and talk, but go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm just trying to figure out for disaster. How many people beat disaster?
I know what you're saying. I got the answer for it. Go ahead.
Now we gonna talk goods. How many people could even show out on goods the way he did to even make it debatable for the culture at least? Like, after a while, niggas just say goods won. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it was still like debate. His first battle on URL actually was debatable. This guys is a rookie. This ain't like, he ain't go through. Like, no.
We're not about to do that. Hold on. No.
They gave him respect.
Hold on.
So all right. I'm just saying. They just gave him. Smack gave him all this credit to go.
Hold on. I gotta put you on pause, brother. Sorry. I put him on pause, y'all. Like, I gotta start doing this because y'all gotta realize and understand who show this is, man. Now, to answer the brother question, brother, if you still there, don't hang up. If you hang up, call back. Y'all gotta realize, right? To answer his disaster question. With the disaster shit, it's just like football. RG3 did excellent his first year. Cam Newton, excellent his first year. Y'all get where I'm going. Y'all feel where I'm going. It's the uncertainty. You feel me? It's the unknown. So it's the element of surprise. You feel me? So disaster battling Cassidy. And we all know battle rappers feel like celebrities. They're borderline celebrities. They feel like, they're gods and they're just so great and nobody can, and they're invincible. Nobody can stop them. We all know that about Cassidy. So even though disaster in this instance should be the veteran. He's the veteran. It's also that element of surprise. You feel me? But go ahead. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Listen.
His Arsenal shit was trash, right?
All right, so we gotta stop. We gotta stop talking and listen. So it's the element of surprise. Disaster didn't know. He didn't know. And then you gotta also add the fact that Disaster and Cassidy battled the day before. See, people don't want to acknowledge this. This is how I know whether or not you're an actual battle rap fan and you calling it down the middle, or you're just a Cassidy fan that's trying to take up for Cassidy. Because you will ignore the essential parts, you know, the parts that really make the story the story. The night before, Cassidy got booed. It was about to get ugly for Cassidy the night before. Disaster and Cassidy both had to, I guess, rewrite or, you know, use whatever they had, or I'm pretty sure they had to improvise. They had to add some shit, take some shit out to go into the garage in that whole different element, whole different environment, right? So it's that element too. So it's just a whole lot with that Disaster situation that you can make a case for with Disaster just as much as you can with Cassidy. You feel me? But a lot of you guys can't come to these type of conclusions or these type of thoughts or scenarios because you're just concentrating on what Cassidy did well or what Cassidy opponent couldn't do well. You feel me? Yeah, hello? Yeah, hello? Hold on, why I can't? Okay, speaker. Okay, you good. No. I put it on hold because I was trying to make a point. I was trying to talk. So I was just saying about the Disaster stuff, man. You can go back and listen to that one, but as far as just a brief little update. I was just saying the Disaster thing is the element of surprise. You know how you have, you know, the rookie like Robert Griffin III. He surprised everybody his rookie year. Cam Newton. You get where I'm going. Like the defenses aren't really prepared for what you're going to present. You see what I'm saying? So with Cassidy, I know he's supposed to be the veteran. You know, Disaster supposed to be the veteran and yada yada yada. But people are forgetting a real essential piece to this thing that they battled the night before. And I said, this is how I know the difference between a Cassidy fan and a battle rap fan. You see what I'm saying? Because a battle rap fan will acknowledge and leave no stone unturned. A Cassidy fan will focus on everything that's positive when it regards to Cassidy and everything negative when it regards to his opponents. You see what I'm saying? So you have to also include the fact that both Disaster and Cassidy had to adjust to that small room garage element environment. You see what I'm saying? So we're going from a big stage where apparently it was about to get ugly for Cassidy on the stage and he was getting booed, to an element where Cassidy is very, very comfortable in the small room. So now, if you're looking at it both sides, both Cassidy and Disaster had to adjust, but Cassidy was in a place, an environment where it was more favorable to him. You see what I'm saying? So that situation right there was it's self-explanatory. But the Arsenal shit, but the good shit, what I don't want people to do is I don't want people to like let Cassidy off of the hook. You know, like praise him for what he do right, but don't amplify it. Like that's the problem I had. Somebody said it's sad but true. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the thing that I don't like is when people try to amplify what Cassidy is doing. It's okay. It's okay. It's pretty solid. It's pretty good, but it's not how people, it was just so clear. It was just so this. It was no. But the Cassidy first round versus Goods was by far Cassidy's best round since his return. That first round against Goods was so fucking dope. Like to me, that's one of my favorite rounds in battle rap history. That shit was dope. You know, but
I have to say that shit right now. That's how real it is.
Yeah. But you know what all of that shit have in common? You know what the disaster battle, and this is why I really brought that up, and the goods and all that have in common. Cassidy actually somewhat delivered his shit the right way. Against the disaster, notice what was the difference in the disaster, all 3 rounds, the goods first round, and from the good second and third round, that whole entire Arsenal battle in the Hitman battle, is that the disaster 3 rounds in the goods first round, Cassidy actually somewhat delivered his shit the right way. You know, the way that he structured it on the pen and pad, he actually delivered and performed and had the mannerisms, you know. But with the rest of these, the Arsenal and this Hitman battle, Cassidy didn't deliver it right. Like I had a lot of people that felt like Cassidy won, a lot of people that felt like Cassidy lost because of they told me double R, man, Cassidy just ain't, he got to work on his delivery, bro. He got to work on that shit.
Listen, but this is why I said I got it. Like he hasn't been in the war.
People don't realize, like, not to cut you off, because I'm about to answer this. I'm gonna let you talk, bro. But I want to answer this right quick. What do you say? Weird online channel. He said, I don't feel he was outdated. No, y'all have to understand. See, people take what I say literal. Like I speak in layers. So not literally, like some things is literally outdated. Like his whole Arsenal battle, those bars were outdated in the Arsenal battle. But in this Hitman battle, what I mean by outdated is Cassidy, what we talking about? The elements. His flow, his delivery and shit is outdated. Outdated can go with everything. Outdated ain't gotta just, you know, mean his bars is outdated. No, his flow is outdated, his delivery is outdated, his cadence is outdated, his presentation. But go ahead, bro.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. And I can't lie about that. You know, I love Cassidy. I'm a Cassidy fan, but I'm a realistic Cassidy fan.
Yeah, I want Cassidy to listen like he been listening. Go ahead.
You're absolutely right on a lot of things that you said about how he needs to still touch it up, and that's why again I say like let's give him like okay, you got what 2 battles on URL.
Go ahead.
Wait, 3 other battles. All right, one's in the studio, one's in a garage. The other one's on RBE. I mean, we gotta kind of let him keep getting in the match with people, but put him around heavy hitters. Don't put him around people that so they can give him a reason to say, oh well, he's not a puncher. Like give him the
bruh, put him around heavy hitters so he can get destroyed.
Yes.
No, that's not the plan, bro. It's leagues. Nah, that's not a good way to market Cassidy, bro.
I'm just saying, like this is what he is. So he's a puncher. We know he's a punch guy, so it makes sense to put him in a punching match.
But to answer your question, right, about the disaster and him coming back, and like we got to give him his credit, and we did. But the reason I won't give him his credit, remember Cassidy did an interview, and Cassidy was like, man, people should have celebrated how I beat disaster. People, you know why I ain't gonna celebrate and encourage anybody else to? You know why? It's because of the amount Cassidy didn't perform up to the level of expectations that he set upon himself.
That's a fact.
So you don't get the benefit of the doubt. Like you don't get the benefit of the doubt for, like you saying, oh, Cassidy just came back. He haven't battled such and such amount of years. Okay, I would have seen it that way if you would have been talking all this. I'm over Lux. I'm over Mook. I'm just God's here. I know it comes with promo and all that shit come with that. But at the end of the day, you can't talk that shit. And Cassidy and Jag, King, listen. Cassidy, Jag, King Los, all of these guys, these industry guys, Mickey Fax or so-called industry guys that come in here, they have to understand that when you're taking on Arsenal, when you're taking on Goods, when you're taking on, these are top tiers, really not top tiers in my mind, but in the battle rap culture's mind, in the community, they are top tiers and so-called legends. So when you're taking on these battles and you're receiving compensation or financial for these battles, what you have to understand if you're Jag, Cassidy, and all these guys is that people are looking at you like you don't need no tune-ups. You ready. So you don't get the same benefit of the doubt as maybe a Swamp would. You feel me? Or a goddamn Dom Marino and goddamn Yana.
Shout out to them.
You feel me? Your Honor and Ace I Mean, and you know, a lot of these dudes, like, you don't get the same benefit of the doubt because they are rookies and they coming from the bottom. They getting it from the mud. So we can give, like how we did for Prez Mafia and Prep in the saga, how we brought these niggas back. And goddamn, what's the white boy name? What's the white boy name?
Sharon?
Nah. You know what I'm talking about? Damn, it's on the tip of my goddamn tongue. You know what I'm talking about? Prep, Saga, Mike P. That's his name, Mike P. Yeah, Mike P. Like, you don't get the same, you don't get the Jag, Cassidy, and all you guys. Y'all don't get the same, you know, benefit of the doubt.
Shout out Mike P too.
You notice with Cassidy and Jag and them always do is they always try to say, yeah, but you let a nigga that ain't battled in God knows long. Jag, Cassidy, newsflash. You don't get that benefit of the doubt. If you accepting that bread to battle Math, if you accepting that bread to battle O-Red, if you accepting that bread to battle Arsenal and Goods and Hitman, the excuses go out the window, brothers. The excuses go out the window. Because guess what? They gonna want to be congratulated for beating them.
All right, but
go ahead.
All right, so again, like you know, so Cassidy and Smack's relationship. Let's go into that. Smack's relationship with obviously Troy Mitchell. Shout out to Troy Mitchell. His relationship with Cassidy goes a long way. He's always been a fan of Cassidy. I can say that. I actually went to school with Smack. He was Martin Van Buren and shit. This is the thing now. So, kind of like when people put you on pedestals, they kind of get you, like, you know what I mean? That's basically what it was. Mm-hmm. So, in a sense, it was true that Cassidy was above him as far as Lux and the rest of them. Back then, I can say that. I ran the streets. I was bootlegging GU and all this shit when it was, I don't know. So, yeah, it was true. It's not a lot. But it was only because of the pedestal because he was signed as an industry. Like, think about it. You're signed. That's like A-Boogie. If A-Boogie or Don Q right now say, oh, he want to battle, come out. You know what I mean? People going to put some type of respect on his name, right? Right now, people will put respect on Don Q's name, even if he's not the baby and all these new niggas that's spitting bars and shit, but that's Don Q. Niggas don't forget where he came from. But you see what I'm trying to say? So it's like, in some form and fashion, he still gets his credit because they still was trying to get at him back then. And that, when you see that, it adds up. So, you know, let's not just forget our history, even though we know he's still got to come better. Yes, Cassidy, you must come better. But in the same sense, he already put on, bro. Like, we can't be taking from niggas that put on already.
There's no but. It's no but. You know? I was just about to say, it's no but.
There's no but.
Nah, it's not. Especially when you talk the amount of shit that Cassidy and them talk. It's no but. Like, it'd have been a but if Cassidy would have came in here like Reed and Ness and all of them came in here humble. People say, well, that's not Cassidy. Okay. Well, there's no buts. This is what you niggas don't understand. Go ahead.
I think he did come in to try to get people back on the right track, if I may say that. I do believe in my heart that I feel like people are a little too friendly. It's too much of let's be cool so we don't have to battle tip. Like, personally,
bruh, Cassidy the same way, bruh. He's the same way.
I'm just saying, no. I'm just listen. He comes out saying he don't care who he battles. Y'all pick him. All right. I don't see other rappers saying that.
Well, other rappers. See, here's the thing. Y'all niggas don't understand lingo.
Hold on. I see other rappers saying.
No, you hold on. See what a lot of y'all dudes don't understand. A lot of y'all dudes don't understand lingo. You feel me? Cassidy came in here, said a lot of things that he did himself. Oh, let's not act like we buddy. Because that's exactly what Cassidy is doing. That's exactly what he's been caught doing. Oh, that's not perform. Let's not pocket tap. Let's not do all of this. That's exactly what Cassidy did when he pocket tapped Goods, when he dunked on Arsenal, well, attempted to dunk on Arsenal, and what he did against Hitman the whole entire battle. I get it, Cassidy. You're trying to adjust. But don't get in here and start acting like you're representing something totally different. But then you do the same thing. You know, niggas don't like to hear the truth. Well, here it goes. It's like, let's go. Go ahead, bro. I'm going to put my phone on charge.
See what I'm going to say?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I'm almost 40, and I'm still watching battle rap. I know Cass ain't the GOAT. He ain't the GOAT. Like, it's a bunch of niggas that's fire. Like, I'm good saying it's all of us GOATs. I agree with that. It's like anybody can say they better than the next person. You're not supposed to make yourself feel less. So it's not like he ain't wrong for feeling that way, but people always want to take something from him. But that's because he has success. So we can't look at, I mean, his success lasted then. That's why, it was back then. That's why he's so, why y'all think he's getting that bag now? I mean, let's be real. Like, he's getting paid off of what he did back then still. That don't make sense. So y'all gotta put respect on it.
So let's switch gears real quick, right?
Now he got Mook, and I mean, I'm gonna stop with this. Now he got Mook in him on that type of time where they respecting him. They calling him up on live, and think about it. Think about it now. They're doing it because they don't want no real traction with him either. They're like, if they're doing it for the culture of his money, right? But they, at the end of the day, it's just too much with that boy Cassidy. It's like nobody really want to fuck with him because it's like
Cassidy gonna get destroyed by Mook, bro. Right? Cut it out. Cassidy gonna get destroyed by Mook. He gonna get destroyed by Lux.
He can get destroyed by me too. Set it up.
Cassidy is losing. He fuck what niggas talking about. Cassidy is losing to niggas that ain't even 50%. Nigga lost to a 40% Arsenal, bro. Come on, man.
But I will say this: whoever battles him, believe this, it does help their career for the rest of their life. As far as,
of course,
because even in the long run,
like, bro, it helps their career and it hurts their career, bro. At the same time.
You think?
Yeah, because Cassidy gonna go up there and bullshit.
No, I mean, after all of it, like, you think Arsenal could still get a bigger bag now, right? Don't you think Arsenal, like, his name is? It should be, even after the Cassidy battle, he still gets.
I agree with that. I agree with the financial, but the performance on stage is going to hurt their career until Cassidy becomes. See, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Cassidy is not. People are talking like Cassidy is a finished product. Cassidy is not a finished product yet. He's improving. He's showing that he can do it. But Cassidy, and I want to swing this home. I want Cassidy to understand this, and I want people that support Cassidy and people that support battle rap to understand. Cassidy, Jag, listen. Cassidy, Jag, just like everybody else, Trbrc, even the top tier niggas, none of them niggas are finished products. Because at the end of the day, whether it's in the ring or whether it's outside of the ring, Cassidy have the outside of the ring mastered. We can't say the same thing about 90%, 90-something% of battle rap. We can't say the same thing about them. These niggas promo game is trash.
Right.
But they good in the ring. You know, some of them ain't good in the ring neither. Some of these niggas be choking and shit and fucking up in the ring too.
So where do you place people who choke? Like let's say I'm gonna throw some names out there. I'm gonna throw 3 names. I'm gonna throw Sue Surf name out there first, even though because he's actually one of the tops. Like, he top 5 battle rap. He could be top 3, like, literally. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Top 5 on your list.
Regardless of the choking, just the material. I'm not gonna take away.
I'm talking about the material too. Top 5 on your list.
But he chokes, so this is why I said choking. Key word, choking. So he chokes, but some people label him as better than Cassidy still, right? But he chokes. So it's like, I don't know, man. Sometimes it's like, if you can get a person who can hit a home run all day, or you get a person who's got strikes out, and they still say the person who hit the home run is whack. This is how this game is now.
Bro, people don't realize why I'm doing what I'm doing with Cassidy. It's because I'm doing this shit because I want Cassidy to do great, bro. I'm not doing this shit because I want to be an asshole or nothing. Y'all niggas just want to label me an asshole because y'all can't take the criticism.
Cass, I want to see, Bronx, bro. We fuck with you in New York, bro.
Bro, I want Cassidy to be great. Now, first, we said Cassidy needs to apply his face-offs into the battle. He showed he could do that. Now, you need to be consistent in each round. Here's the thing. You need to switch up your angles. That's one. Your second thing is your elements of rap that you say you have. You need to update your elements of rap. You need to update your flow, update your delivery, update your rap patterns and shit like that. You need to update all that shit. This is what Cassidy need to do next. If I was Cassidy's advisor right now, what I would tell Cassidy, 1, we need to start adding more girth to your rounds. And what I mean by girth, I mean potency. more potency to your rounds. And you need to, like, at this point, Cassidy is not the puncher. I'm pretty convinced that Cassidy is not the puncher he once was. He's not that anymore, but Cassidy is something much more greater. Cassidy is a very good angler. He can be, and I ain't gonna say he is. He has the potential to be. He has the potential to be a very good angler. Cassidy has the potential to be, he's always been a schemer, but he has the potential to be a very good schemer. Like when Cassidy was 18, when he was like 17, 16, Cassidy was a puncher schemer. He was a puncher schemer. Now Cassidy is angle, personals, with a little bit of bars sprinkled in. So he's an angle, personal guy with a little bit of bars. That's what he did against Hitman. Angle, punching.
Giving them just enough.
Angle,
giving them just what they need.
yeah, just what they want. Angle, and we could throw performance in there too, because Cassidy's shown he has performance. Now, what we got to work on is right now is versatility to your angles. Have different angles you can talk about and not just use one angle. Kind of like how Jag tried to do with O-Red. He kept talking about the teeth and talking about the Uber driving and all that. Okay, that's cool. But what do you have for us next? If you're going to talk about the teeth, you're going to talk about the Uber driving. Okay, give us something else. But I was just using it as an analogy. I was using it as an example. So, Cassidy, now we got to work on your flow. We got to work on your cadence. We got to work on all of the elements of rap, your delivery. Secondly, we got to work on versatility to your angles. You got to talk about more angles. So if you're going to talk about the face off, okay, once you ran that home, now in the next round, we need to start getting more personal. But you need to put it in a way where, because Cassidy, the way Easy was rapping it and the way that I heard it in the battle was two different things. So when the way Easy was rapping it, I said, damn, Cassidy really did have some shit this time. Like his subject matter.
Is always fire.
His subject, no. We ain't gonna do that. The Arsenal battle, that nigga, that Cassidy bars for Arsenal was trash. His subject matter was trash. Now the goods.
Clear about that. Yeah.
Now listen. Now the goods battle, Cassidy shit was good, but it was the way he rapped it. See the crowd, we dealing with some weed heads. You feel me? Like, listen to me. We dealing with some weed heads now. We dealing with motherfuckers that's been standing up all day, standing in line, waiting to get in the building, standing up, listening to all these bullshit ass battles.
You're right though.
Why am I? That's just like I'm gonna give y'all an example. That's just like you getting out here working, busting your ass. You got to deal with the racism. You got to deal with these hating ass niggas in the world, dealing with these hating ass bitches, to then come home and got to deal with your girl nagging and complaining.
Yeah, can't do that.
That's how it is with looking at a Cassidy battle. You see what I'm saying? You got to go through all of these. You got to go through the warm-up battles. You got to go through all the other bullshit ass battles. Then to have A Ward and Ill Will of all battles to save y'all niggas. So then we can get to the grand finale, and the grand finale ain't no different. Might be as worse as the rest of the goddamn battles. Cassidy has literally headlined every fucking card he's been on and arguably had the worst battles on all of them. Tell me I'm lying. When have you ever watched the headline of a battle? Go ahead.
This last battle, it could be up for debate because we still talking about it to this day.
Bruh, you know, that Hitman battle was one of the worst battles of that night. The best battle was it was Ill Will.
Definitely wasn't. Yeah,
it was Ill Will, and then after that, we could say Rosenberg Raw and them was better than Cassidy, you know?
Nah, hell no.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Shout out Show Off for shout out Rosenberg Raw, but that was not. I didn't even catch that battle, bro.
Tell me when Rosenberg and Show Off got booed one time. They ain't get booed not once.
Did the crowd boo all night?
The crowd booed Cassidy in the second round, booed Hitman in the second round, and booed Cassidy damn near in the entire third. I know. I was standing right here watching it. When I was standing right here watching it.
I still got the replay, the pay-per-view. I still got it.
I watched it again yesterday for the second time. Yeah, I watched it again yesterday for the second time. I still got it. Yeah, I watched it again yesterday for the second time. Yeah, I watched it again yesterday for the second time. Yeah, I watched it again yesterday for the second time. Yeah, I watched it again yesterday for the second time. And I say, man, niggas is downplaying because niggas expect the Hitman. I get it. Niggas expect the Hitman to wash Cassidy. So niggas is going to throw Hitman in the fire, the battle rap community. I get it. But when you really watch the battle and you watch the battle without putting your feelings involved, that's why I tell people, get out of your feelings and get into facts. You see what I'm saying? Niggas, when you get out of your feelings and you tap into the facts, what I see is when I get out of my feelings and I tap into the facts, what I see is a very improved Cassidy in the first round. A very, very improved Cassidy. And then I see a solid Hitman as well. A good Hitman in the first round as well. So, and people are talking like Cassidy just clearly washed Hitman in the first round. Unless you're telling me Cassidy clearly cooked Hitman in the first round, then I can see Cassidy winning that first round. But if you're telling me Hitman and Cassidy both did good, from everybody that I heard, they said Cassidy and Hitman both did their thing in the first round, which means we're looking at a fucking debatable. That's what we're looking at. Or an edge on either side.
Absolutely. But remember what the rules are too, man. The rules state if you have a debatable with Cassidy, you lose.
And this is what they was talking about, right? No. This wasn't the rule. That wasn't the rule. This is what I want to clear people up.
That was the rule they put out there.
No. This was the rule. Bro. Listen. No, people made that up. I'm gonna tell you what the real rule was. The rule was if Cassidy have a debatable with Hitman in the battle, not a round, not one round. If he have a debatable with Hitman in the battle, Cassidy won the battle.
My fault. I meant before Hitman's battle. They've been saying that about the Cassidy. They said even with Goods, they said if it's debatable, Goods will lose because he can't make it debatable. That narrative
in the battle, bro. In the battle, not the round. There's a lot of people that
in general.
No, in the battle.
The battle is a round. I mean, any round is every round.
That's not the battle. A round is not the battle. Yeah, I've seen many niggas lose. I've seen many niggas win a round and still lose the battle. I've seen niggas choke in a round horribly and still win the battle. That's not that. How's that even possible? Are we changing? Like, show me where they saying. Show me where like Smack or somebody of significance. Like I seen Smack say it. Smack said if is in a battle because he was talking about the rookies. Remember they had the rookies versus the vets. Smack was like, man, if a vet has a debatable with a rookie, he lost. He's talking about in the battle. He wasn't talking about a round because that's not even possible. He's
talking about his vets, right? He's talking about his vets. So like
but I'm talking about hearing it from somebody that's qualified. You feel me? Like as fans, like even me. When we say not qualified, we can't make those rules. Only people that can make those rules and it'd be qualified is the people that actually run leagues.
No, but we are the culture. It's not like we're speaking for
each other. But the culture can be biased, bro. The culture can be biased, though. That's why I don't like. That's why I don't like.
Because I'm not biased. I like I said, I like Hitman. I think Hitman first round.
Bro, I never heard this rule applied. I never really heard this rule applied at this rate that I'm hearing it with the Cassidy shit. I just feel like niggas is changing the rules to fit Cassidy. I feel like, and I had a funny feeling niggas was gonna do this shit. Like Hitman said it in the face-off, the second face-off. Hitman said, I just have a weird feeling. The only thing I'm worrying about is that niggas, you know, amplifying what Cassidy do. Like if he even do a little bit better than what he's been doing recently, people are gonna amplify it like he really did. Like I had niggas hit me up. Cassidy had a couple good moments, and niggas is like, oh, he won the round. He won the round. I'm like, no. Hitman had about 7 of those. He had about 7. So Cassidy got about 5 more to go. He got to. Don't do that because it's Cassidy, people. Don't do that. I fuck with Cassidy, but I want Cassidy to win the right way. I want Cassidy to cook a nigga the right way.
Okay, I got a better question. Since everything is about Cassidy here, would you?
He the energy.
Cassidy, would you battle Jadakiss? I see Jada and them come out say one time that they will battle for 250. I remember they said 700,000 or something thousand. He said all 3 of them or some shit to get into it. So my question is, would you actually take that battle against Jadakiss? Because I mean, Cassidy has clearly come out on record and said that he has he'd rather battle a successful industry. And he doesn't mind, right? He doesn't care who they pick. So my question is, would he battle Jadakiss?
Would Cassidy battle Jadakiss?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I wouldn't even want to see that
throw it
battle
out there.
I wouldn't want to see that shit either, man.
They both was Rough Riders, right? They both have history.
Both of them niggas. I don't know how Jadakiss gonna translate to this battle rap though.
Or Styles P. Even I like Styles P better.
They all got the same style though. Listen. Cassidy, like I really do this shit. Like we debate sports, we could debate hip hop, we could debate politics, anything. We can talk about all the shit. But at the end of the day, Jadakiss, somebody calling. Let me know who that is calling. Jadakiss, Styles P, Cassidy, all of them got the same fucking style. All of them got slow ass rapping styles. You feel me? All of them slow as like Lloyd Banks. All them niggas rap slow as fuck. All of them.
You think Styles rap slow?
Yeah, style rap slow.
I don't know.
Yeah, style ain't never had no flow for real. All them niggas. What's the name? Rap slow too. What's his name? Jim Jones. Jim Jones rap slow. Cameron rap slow. All them niggas rap slow, bro. Niggas ain't spitting like Eminem. Niggas ain't spitting like even Royce 5'9". Like even niggas like that got like Jag got a flow. Like niggas got flow. Cassidy and them ain't got no flow, bro. Like Jadakiss is one of my favorite rappers of all time. But Jadakiss, would that shit translate in battle rap? Where you got to be versatile. We see with Cassidy.
Yeah, he even came out and said he gotta. Yeah. You
gotta be versatile. You even heard Pat Poose. Pat Poose said, "Man, I ain't about to come in here thinking I think that was a little shot at Cassidy though. Him and Remy Ma. But he said, I ain't about to come in here thinking.
Hey, Retro, for himself. Do you remember back in the day when they used to have they had a problem?
Oh, True Sinister, call back in, bro. Call back in. Go ahead, bro. Before I get
you remember?
What'd you say, bro?
You ever out?
No, say it again.
Do you remember when Pat Poose and Cassidy was having issues in the mixtape days? You remember that?
Nah.
Well, yeah, there was, because remember, so Cassidy did I'm a Hustler, and Pat Poose came out with his version of You Ain't a Hustler. That's actually on YouTube. You can actually go and look at that.
Hey, strangely though, I think Pat Poose and Cassidy will have a dope battle.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
When I think about
the narrative that how do people feel in the chat? What we got here?
Fuck, I don't want to see Jadakiss and Cassidy. I don't want to see that because Jadakiss
way better.
Jadakiss to me is a way better rapper. Like it's not even close. He's a way better rapper than Cassidy. But I just feel like Cassidy and Pat Poose styles like that'd be a good clash. That'd be a good one.
Very good clash.
Because I don't want to see Jadakiss and Cassidy both rap slow, like for 3 rounds. I want because Pat Poose can be versatile. He can speed this shit up. He can go fast. He can go slow. That's good for somebody like Cassidy. I don't want to see 2 slow rapping motherfuckers rap.
You see the questions on. Somebody got questions.
Go ahead. What they say?
Why is rapping slow a problem? Should Steph Curry play like LeBron to be good? People can have their own style.
No. Hold on. We got to address the first thing. For those people out there that's inspired to start their own channel, what I had to learn when I started doing these videos is I'm going to take this call, bro. Come back around. Yeah, True Sinister. What's up with you, Chant?
Hey, good morning, Retro Rob.
What's up with you? What's up? How you feeling, brother?
All right, man. About what was said, I'm gonna give you a flashback since dude was bringing up like the idea of styles battling. Rob, were you around when Fight Club was a thing?
Go ahead again. I was just typing. You said, "Well, was I around when Fight Club?" Yeah.
Yeah. I remember they had Styles P there, like as a guest.
They had Remy Ma there, all of them.
Yeah, and he was like, I don't know why everyone's rapping so fast. Like, there's no beat that you're rapping to. Slow it down. And now it's like, if you're slow, it just bores people now. You know what I mean? So it's like they have a whole different philosophy and style to how they rap. But even if we take the speed out.
But I want to address this first question, though, bro.
Oh, go ahead.
What did I say? Weirdo online? We said weirdo. Whatever it is. Sorry, bro. Sorry about that. I be fucking people's names up. He said, why is rapping slow a problem? It's just what me and True Sinister was talking about. It's not a problem. It's only a problem. See, I'm going to use an analogy, right? Rapping slow, a slow rapper is just like a short basketball player. You know where I'm about to go with this? It's just like Nate Robinson, Muggsy Bogues, and all of them, Spud Webb. You got to work double time than an average motherfucker that just have the genetics. the God-gifted genetics. So in this case, the God-gifted genetic motherfucker is the person that has versatility, that can rap fast, rap slow, that can do everything. So you got to work double time. So you got to be extra, extra nice. And I feel like that's what separate a motherfucker like Jadakiss. You feel me? That's what separate. I'm still amazed to this day. Like, I'm still fucking appalled and amazed how Jadakiss, you know how a slow rapping person, they can't rap on certain particular beats.
Yeah.
Jadakiss can rap on every fucking beat, keep the same tempo, but it's what he's saying though. It's what he's saying. And I never understood this. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all listen to Jadakiss, y'all understand. I'm like, even when he did the what was the joint called? What was it? The 600 bands? What was that? The Rick Ross remix and when he did the 600 bands joint? It's like how he can get on an up tempo beat and still keep that flow and that cadence, and the shit don't miss a beat. The shit don't miss it. I be like, what the fuck? How the fuck do Jadakiss get on these high tempo beats and still sound and don't miss a beat with this shit? Go ahead.
But Jada has like the same flow all the time. Like, you could literally play some Money, Power, Respect era Jadakiss, and it's still similar to where he is now.
But it's flow. Now we talking about the slow rapping. We not talking about the flow. He switches up the cadence and all that. But that's what we talking about. But the cadence and all that shit is still slow. All of that shit is still slow, but he's versatile. That might be the answer for Cassidy, though. That's what I was just telling dude. Cassidy, the problem with Cassidy in that, not to get you off course, bro. I hope you still remember what you was gonna say. But that was the problem with Cassidy, in my personal opinion, is that against Hitman in the first round, Cassidy did a very good job of applying the face-off to the actual battle, incorporating that into the battle in the first round. That was cool. That caught people off guard. A lot of people is pretty much giving Cassidy. I'm not. Pretty much giving Cassidy that shit because of the element of surprise. Damn, Cassidy actually starting to get it now. That's what I've been hearing people. He's starting to get it. So they gonna give him that. You feel me? But shock value. So what really got me is that just like in the goods battle, Cassidy did not finish all strong after that. He was never able to figure out another angle or work that angle like he just did the face-off angle. He was never able to come with another angle, and he was never able to switch it up. Like, at that time, I'm like, okay, if you're not going to come with another angle, okay, come with some punches now.
Nah, you know what really would have helped Cassidy out? If he could freestyle. I heard someone say in these comments, there was so much weak shit that Hitman said, it would have been nice if Cassidy could have rebutted it. Like, Cassidy's just great at rebuttals in a face-off, but it seems like he can't do bars on the fly like that.
Cassidy could have really, and this is why I'm not letting you niggas or Cassidy get away with this shit. Like you just said, Cassidy could have really washed Hitman. He could have really washed. Reason why I'm saying really is because niggas is out here acting like Cassidy really did it. He didn't. But Cassidy could have really, like True Sinister just alluded to, he could have really washed Hitman. He could have really did it if he executed it properly. But all that shit come from Cassidy being defiant. And, you know, I was asking this question too to myself. I was like, damn, is it a little too late for Cassidy to try to listen to people now? Because for so long, he just been doing shit his way. But it's showing that Cassidy listening has been working, but it's not a finished product. It could have been a finished product by now, by 2021. But because for so long Cassidy wanted to do things his way, he didn't actually beat Hitman. Like, he didn't actually clearly win against Hitman. He didn't, but he could have. He could have if Cassidy actually listened from the beginning. Do you agree?
Yeah, but if this is such a step up from what happened with Arsenal, like it's a relative thing, and it's expectation versus what happened. And I feel like that may be why I give it. This is almost like the reverse of the goods battle. You know what I mean?
But before you say that, bro, how did you score the battle? How did you score the Hitman battle? What you got?
2-1 Hitman.
Okay, what round did you get Cassidy?
The first.
Okay, could you make an argument? Could a Hitman make an argument and his fans make an argument for Hitman edge in the first?
Absolutely.
All right, that's all I wanted to know. Go ahead.
Yeah, but you know, both of these guys got booed. Both of them had some really pause-worthy bars. You know, it really wasn't that great of a battle. It was a battle that had great moments.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna let someone else share some of the time. You know what I mean? I was gonna say something about what dude said, but Cassidy be changing his mind so much. I don't even know, like, worth it to say. But Cassidy said he's not gonna go against someone that he considers to be close to him or his own team. Like, he said that's why he ain't gonna take the Mook battle. So he wouldn't battle Jadakiss unless he's an inconsistent liar.
Yeah. Cassidy at this point in Cassidy's career, and I feel like it's very, very unfortunate. Cassidy, I like using my analogies. Cassidy is like a female. You feel me? And I ain't talking about feminine. I'm talking about Cassidy is like a female, where a female focus so much on not taking accountability to the point where they could have improved by now if they would have taken the accountability a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I view Cassidy. Like, Cassidy focused so much on how to scam the culture as opposed to how to improve so much that it's actually taking longer than it should be taking. You see what I'm saying?
Unless he's deliberately doing this, and he's
I think he is.
Yeah, the hustler right now. He's gonna get booked again.
Like, I think Cassidy should stop focusing on. Cassidy could literally, like, actually be out here destroying niggas. He could by this time, if Cassidy would have listened to us. This is why I said if Cassidy shouldn't have came back until everything was right after the disaster battle, because that was the battle where everybody clearly had Cassidy winning. So Cassidy should have really took that time, and that time that he took off before he eventually battled Goods, he should have took that time improving on everything we talking about right now and watching and studying. And he should have just returned back after he felt a little bit more comfortable. But, motherfucker do anything for that dollar. You feel me?
Do they have any official outcomes yet from RBE? Like, who they determine the winner is, or no?
Mm-mm. Not that I know of. And that's another thing, too. These leagues, they should have been had judges. But it's a lot of, like, we could talk about that, too, though. Like, I feel like it's a big issue as far as, like, not having judges, but it's going to be a big issue finding judges, that's not already compromised. You see what I'm saying? Like, we seen Lord Jamar do an interview with Hitman, and it just seemed like him and Cassidy just spoke before the interview. You see what I'm saying? Like, they were super fucking cool. Like, I don't want no judges like that where
you don't want the cat and the Swiss Beats on the judge panel.
I don't want any compromise. I want a motherfucker I want a neutral judge.
All right, 40 cal it is then. There you go, Rob. Someone who's completely neutral.
Yeah, but you gotta actually understand bars though. Like, you can't understand bars if you can't really write none. It's like, no, I'm just fucking with it. I ain't fucking with it. But I feel like 40 cal is compromised too, because he got a lot of friends in battle rap. You see what I'm saying? Like, him and Mav is super cool. Like, he got friends in battle rap. So I just want somebody that's going, like, that's just that is big on bars. Like, Cassidy would have made a great judge. Cassidy would have made a great judge.
Speaking of friends, man, it kind of made me cringe when I saw Jag sharing Math, like, dick riding Jag about, how his first round was going to be against Old Red. Not because of the Old Red thing, but I'm like, Math was so bitter and disrespectful and ridiculous in the Jag battle, and now, like, Jag and Math are friends now. Like, it just don't feel right to me to do that. Not only that, I kind of feel like when you have people retweeting shit that other battle rappers say about them, it almost comes off as insecure, like you're trying to prove to the world, see, I got a Math Hoffa cosign. And I'm like, Jag didn't need a Math Hoffa cosign.
And I wanna double down on that. I want to talk about that as well. But I want to talk about Jag, but I'll talk about something different. But I was thinking about this earlier. Jag is, people are so focused on Cassidy, and Jag is going to have to. That's a a hurdle Jag is going to have to get over if he really want to become what he want to become. And I don't know who said this. I'm trying to think of who told me this. It might have been my brother Kenneth. Yeah, I think it was Kenneth that said Jag, in each of Jag's battles, Jag is battling two opponents. And no, it's not himself. It's his opponent, and it's Cassidy. Jag is every battle that Jag gets in, and Jag probably know this. He got to. Every battle that Jag gets in, whether it's with O-Red, whether it's Joe Blow, Arsenal, Suge, whatever, he's going to be battling Arsenal and Cassidy. He's going to be battling Suge and Cassidy. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, that's something that's going to haunt Jag and follow Jag. Yeah, it's good to have, you know, the Cassidy cosign, to be connected to Cassidy. And who knows this better than me? Who knows this better than me? Because I'm still stuck in the loop. No matter how much niggas hate me, no matter how much Cassidy hate me personally, no matter how much I hate being in the, you know, in the midst of it, where our names are going to be intertwined, especially when it regards this battle rap shit. It's going to always be connected. So in my case, it's a good thing because, you know, I'm not really a public figure or nothing like that. And I ain't really trying to, you know, take shit to where Jag is trying to take it at. You know, and it actually benefits me to have a name like Cassidy connected. You know, but with Jag, it doesn't, because him and Cassidy are in the same field together. They in the same thing together.
What really needs
is
really big battles and really good battles. And to be honest, he doesn't have that right now. After 40 and all red, that's not going to help him get out of the shadow.
But before you get to that, I wanted to say something real quick. Before I lose my point, right? I was about to say, Jag, people focus on what Cassidy did with Hitman and how Cassidy was able to get Hitman in his feelings. But people tend to overlook what Jag has done. Not True Sinister, because True Sinister just brought that back to light. How he was able to get Math into his feelings. People overlook that Jag was the original person to do that. Jag was the first nigga, you know, out of between him and Cassidy to get a nigga really emotional during and after the event. Y'all got to understand, Math was fucked up 2 weeks after the battle. He was still fucked up about that Kiki shit. And then recently, a couple days ago, with O-Red, Jag in the face-off, all that shit, Jag got O-Red out of his element. O-Red never got loud like that. He was never that active in the face-off. Never. He's never been active like that. And so much so, I believe that's the reason why O-Red lost his voice in the battle. Jag is strategic. Jag is strategic. Only if Jag and Cassidy can actually be strategic where it actually counts. Then we'll be working with something.
Now, let me tell you a secret.
Go ahead.
If there was no Cassidy versus Hitman battle on that card, Jag could have been the main event.
Jag would have been the main event.
Yeah, so Cassidy's still overshadowing Jag right now as we speak in this sense.
And I don't want people to think, oh, I'm trying to, but see, the real ones understand. I ain't got to explain it. You feel me? Like, I'm the last person that got to explain it. Much shit that I done did and still doing for Cassidy and Jag. So, you feel me? Like, that's why I laugh at these niggas and, you know, Jag and Cassidy personally when niggas get mad. When like, oh, you switch up, you did this, and not me. And like, you can go at anybody else, but not me. A person that literally has been riding for you niggas before niggas even thought about riding for you niggas. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on now, cut it out. Cut that shit out. But
did you see Cassidy on Twitter? You guys said I wouldn't even win a round. You should have said, I said you didn't win a round. I still think so.
You got clowns coming here. Oh, you fronting. All right, get the fuck out of here. There was another clown that came in. But yeah, like I was just saying though, Jag, like people overlook that. And that's how I know and I could tell the difference between a Cassidy stan and an actual fan of battle rap, a person that's really a fan of battle rap and everything involving battle rap, is you don't see nothing outside of what Cassidy does.
But I will say this before I hang up. I want to emphasize this. Cassidy performed better than I thought he would.
Of course,
Cassidy performed better than he did before, and that's important for him. Hopefully, moving forward, he can continue to improve.
So before you go, I want to ask you, because we just talked about it. First of all, do you agree with what we was talking about? And what do you feel Cassidy needs to work on now, or needs to continue to work on?
Well, number one,
or did we pretty much cover it?
I was gonna say we need Cassidy to focus on his opponents for one. Yeah, I mean, I felt like he did a good enough job of that with Hitman, but I feel like Cassidy may revert back to his old habits.
Of course,
like a lot of people can do something, switch it up for a while. It's like boxing, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you why Cassidy is a good possibility that what True Sinister said can happen. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Cassidy had, and this is why it was so fucked up, and this is why it was so much of a big thing, and why a lot of people felt like Hitman shouldn't have allowed Cassidy. Hitman was talking about, oh yeah, this is how y'all know I ain't want Cassidy to do that, to get me out of character. Like, who wants somebody to get them out of character? You see what I'm saying? Like, that sounds stupid. No, he got you out of character. Like, don't try to, what they call that shit? Damage control. Don't try damage control now. You got out of character. So Cassidy ain't, this is why I'm gonna prove your point. Cassidy ain't gonna always have that angle like that. Hitman allowed Cassidy to have an angle to use against him in the first round. And what Hitman don't understand is, had Cassidy not have, and remember what I said on my channel, True Sinister? And guys, remember what I said? I said if I was Hitman and I was sitting right there, you have to get Cassidy outside of talking about Cassidy. You have to do that. People are, how you do? That's easier said than done. No, it's easy. All you got to do is not say a motherfucking word. Or if you're going to say something, say wait until April the 3rd. That's why I say wait to April the 3rd. So, or use a bitch, boy. Wait to April the 3rd. Because guess what? I know what your demons is. I know where you have a problem at. You have a problem on that stage, Cassidy. So let's wait until April the 3rd. Hitman would have won the face-off and the battle if he would have did that. Because you have no face-off if you have no interaction.
Now let me tell you one little blessing that Cassidy got this time. Cassidy managed to battle a battle rapper that was more delusional than him. Like Hitman really acted like he's bigger than Cassidy.
Of course.
Overall, and I really think he believes it the way that he's saying it to us all the time.
Hitman broke the number one rule. What True Sinister just said? He broke the number one double R rule. You're not going to beat Cassidy at talking about Cassidy. It's never going to happen. Not even me. Not even me. If I was to ever debate Cassidy, the first thing I would do or attempt to do is to get him outside of talking about himself and his accolades and shit. You're not going to beat him at that. So don't even try. You got to get him outside of that. So if he starts talking about his accolades, okay. So what about Arsenal blowing smoke in your face? All right. So what about if shit go left, your right gonna come out? What about all that shit? What about all this money you said you was gonna put into the real BRC? Where that money at? What about all this money you said you was gonna put into the performance of the night, the battle of the night? Let's go outside of talking about Cassidy and talk about the lies and shit that you tell, the scamming and shit that you do. Let's talk about that. But niggas don't use that. Like niggas ain't really doing their homework. This is how I know niggas gonna lose to Cassidy and Jag in certain circumstances.
You know what I heard it is?
Go ahead.
People just think this is gonna be an easy bag, and they go up there with throwaway bars and end up just making them look good.
And what was another thing? Hitman broke not just the first double R rule, but he broke the second double R rule. What is that double R? One of these niggas is going to take Cassidy light, and he's going to get the right Cassidy on the wrong night. He's going to get the right Cassidy on the wrong fucking night. And according to the people, that's what Hitman got. According to the people, Hitman got the right Cassidy on the wrong night. Because of Hitman, because he couldn't control his fucking emotions. He allowed Cassidy to allegedly, because I still don't have Cassidy winning the first round. You know, a lot of people do. So that's why I said allegedly. He allowed Cassidy to allegedly use that angle to take him out in the first round, which ultimately, in a lot of people's eyes, helped Cassidy win the battle. You see what I'm saying? But not in my eyes. I still felt like Hitman won. Go ahead.
So here's my last question for you. Are you worried about people getting mad that you're not going to pay them because they felt that they won the bet and you feel that you did? I know Tally's cool. Tally, like you and him are cool, but like the others, you're not worried about them. Like, no, Cassidy won. Like,
bruh, listen to this, right? I'm glad you asked that question. I still don't think King Tally is over it neither. I mean, respectfully to King, I love you. You know, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really care. Y'all know me. Like, I don't really care. Because at the end of the day, I paid back the people that I felt like Hitman nor Cassidy didn't do good enough for anybody to honor a bet on either side. You feel me? I don't feel like I should be honored with the bet. I don't feel like they should be honored with the bet. Because unless you're sitting up here telling me that Cassidy convincingly, clearly beat Hitman in the first round. All that, if it's a debatable. No, we're talking about if it's a debatable in the battle. We're not talking about if it's a debatable in a round. We're not talking about that. See, people get that misconstrued, true sense. People think, you said if it's a debatable. No, if it's a debatable battle. Not a debatable round, a debatable battle, because a debatable round means nobody won that round.
Sometimes, like, I feel like rounds happen where neither one should get a win. Like,
that's what I feel. That's what I'm talking. Go ahead.
Yeah, like 0 on the scorecard overall.
That's how I scored it. I scored it. Okay, Cassidy 0, Hitman 0, like how they do in football and basketball and boxing. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury had a draw. Guess what? Both of them got losses. Nobody won. So why shouldn't that apply in battle rap? Where in battle rap, there's really no rules. I feel like niggas is just making up rules to cater to Cassidy, and that shit is fucked up. That shit is real fucked up. But Hitman called it, and I knew it was gonna happen too. I said if Cassidy even do a little bit better than what he been doing, niggas is gonna amplify that shit to the third power. Niggas gonna be like, Cassidy was just great. He won. Like I had niggas. I seen King, and I seen a lot of niggas when Cassidy, like Hitman, I have like 6 or 7 good moments, right? And then Cassidy have 1 or 2 good moments, and they like, he won a round. He won. I'm like, no, we got more to go. We got 5 more moments to go, Cassidy. Keep going. You're doing a good job, but stick in there. Keep going. And it just so happened because they know. This is why King Tally, again, I love you, brother, but this is why a lot of those dudes, they only betted 1 round on Cassidy because they weren't confident that Cassidy was going to complete things. They're not confident that he's going to complete. They're confident that Cassidy have a potential to show up, and he's shown that potential, but nobody has confidence that Cassidy is going to complete his rounds. And he hasn't. Since stepping on the stage, I ain't talking about the disaster battle, since stepping on the stage, even in the disaster battle the night before, Cassidy, since stepping on the stage, haven't had a completed round. Even in the first round, Cassidy phased out towards the end in the first round.
Let me ask you about this.
Go ahead.
It's almost like a 2-pronged question. I hear people saying that Cassidy's rounds would be a lot better if they were trimmed down and filtered as compared to what he's doing.
That's bullshit.
That's bullshit. Do you think we need hard limits in battle rap period?
Hell no. I hate that time shit. Like, I hate that time. My thing is, it was what we just discussed. These elements of rap that Cassidy said he had. That's what Cassidy need to fucking work on. I literally watched Easy the Block Captain rap Cassidy round and sound way better than Cassidy ever did. Cassidy was talking about how Hitman, and this nigga talking about, Cassidy, come on in and debate you, double R. Cut it the fuck out, please. Cut it out. Because I'm gonna ask the questions that you niggas is afraid to ask, man. That's why you think Cassidy had a debate with did an interview with YMF, and he never did one with me. I mean, Cassidy had multiple conversations on the phone about different shit because he was scoping me out. He was like, okay, does he seem like a prime candidate? Does he seem like a prime candidate for me to do an interview with? Remember what I told you. To Cassidy, he's the gift. Niggas are like, he never do nothing for the real BRC. He did in his mind. Just his mere presence, just him being around is the gift.
He created battle rap, bro.
Yeah, he created. I tell Cassidy, why you don't start your own battle rap league? Cassidy said, because I practically own all the rest of these leagues. They mine. I said, wow. All
right.
And if that's the case, and if that's the case, you building these motherfuckers up and you tearing them right down with your performances.
Now, you know how earlier you said that if you're just talking about rapper overall, you felt like Jadakiss is a much better rapper than Cassidy?
Of course.
Yeah, of course. I think so too. It's funny because Swiss Beats once produced a song for Nas called Salute Me, and the remix had Fat Joe and Cassidy, but since Cassidy's Cassidy, they switched the beat up for him. And I'm thinking to myself, why is Cassidy on this song? Like, Jadakiss would be such a better fit, and he also has a working relationship with Swiss.
But look at what you said, though. Highlight what you just said. I'm going to tell people a secret that I found out about Cassidy on some real shit. Y'all going to like this shit, what I'm about to tell you. Y'all see how I operate real good when I got people going back and forth with me. I ain't one of them niggas hit live and then talk. That shit boring to me. I like to have a debate and share thoughts and shit. But like I was just saying, though, you just highlighted it. You said he switched the beat up for Cassidy, right?
Yeah.
This is what I noticed when I watched. Because it really blew my mind how Cassidy performed against Goods in the first round and how he just fell off a cliff from there. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, how the fuck is Cassidy doing this shit? I started feeling like, man, I was tripping. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm like, is it me or did Cassidy actually, is he jipping us? You see what I'm saying? Like, is he scammed? Because he showed us he can do it. But then he just fell off a cliff or some shit like he did it intentional. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, I gave y'all niggas what y'all want. Now, listen to this science type shit. You see what I'm saying? Yep. So I'm listening. So I was like, let me go back into the archives and let me go ahead and look at the Cassidy and Swiss Beats and the old Cassidy and all that shit. So I'm listening to his freestyles and listening to his Dolo freestyle, radio freestyle, mixtapes and shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the hell? And this is pre-car crash and post-car crash. I'm like, what the hell? It's a whole different Cassidy. But the one thing that I noticed that was the constant in why Cassidy was just so good, Swiss Beats. I said, that's the answer. I feel like it's only two things that's gonna get the Cassidy that we want. And it might not be, the second one might not be what y'all want to see. It's kind of not what I want to see, but at this moment is kind of getting there. Well, the first one is Swiss Beats. You never seen Cassidy. Think about this for a second. Have you ever seen Cassidy have a bad showing with Swiss Beats?
Nope.
Cassidy, his best moments in his rap career, in his career period, was with Swiss Beats. Whether Swiss Beats was beside him giving him ad libs or Swiss Beats was creating the beats that he was rapping on. So I'm listening, right? I'm looking at shit deep. True Sinister, we looking at shit deep. So me and my friend sitting right here, we watching shit because we be looking up for the subliminals and the movies and like we be on some deep shit. So I'm sitting right here and I'm like, damn, what is it though? Like, what is the transformation of Cassidy? Because this Cassidy I'm seeing in this battle rap shit is trash. It's not. I was trying to think of something else, but there's nothing else to think of. He's trash. So compared to what I'm hearing right now, so I'm like Swiss Beats. So remember, Cassidy did the freestyle, the New Year's joint with Swiss Beats. Remember that one, right?
Yep.
And notice, right? Go back and look at it. Notice, I said, damn, Swiss Beats might be Cassidy handler. He might be his handler because I was listening. Some people just know, like Batman and Robin, like some people know how to get the most out of you, how to get the best out of you. I feel like Swiss Beats know how to bring the best Cassidy out. And Cassidy look at Swiss Beats like a father figure. So it's that dad element. It's like, you don't want to disappoint your pops. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want to disappoint. Like Cassidy come on here and scam us and give us what he feel we deserve and shit like that. But he's not going to do that. I guarantee you he's not going to do that with Swiss Beats around. He's not going to do it because Swiss Beats, out of everybody, is going to pull him to the side and say, what the fuck was that? What the hell was that? Cassidy is not going to even get Swiss Beats to the point of saying that. Go ahead, bro.
What happened between Cassidy and Swiss Beats?
Hold on. But I wanted to get something real quick before we get to that.
Yep.
Notice, right? Go back and look at that freestyle. And Cassidy was rapping on, I think that might have been that was a 50 Cent beat. It might have been a Mace beat. He was rapping on, and they started to go into another beat, and Cassidy was off key. Cassidy was about to go off key with that beat, and Swiss Beats said, go back. He stopped it and said, go back to the other one. He said, go back to the other one. Swiss Beats know what Cassidy is, his strengths and his weaknesses. Cassidy, that revealed to me, I said, that's what it is. And notice, even when he did the Cosmic Kid freestyle, he rapped on an old ass grinding beat. Cassidy will kill a beat in his era. You see what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. Cassidy ain't really used to up-tempo certain type of beats. He's not like, and that's the difference between him and Jadakiss, is that Jadakiss can rap on any beat and still keep the same tempo. Because Jadakiss is versatile, like you said, True. Jadakiss can switch up his flow, switch up his cadence. Cassidy has the same shit. He has the same shit, so he can't maneuver on certain type of beats. Beats where that slow style and that shit won't work out on that beat. It works out for Jadakiss because Jadakiss has versatility to his shit. But I just wanted to address what you were just saying about how, like what you just said about how they Jadakiss would have been perfect for the beat and how they had to adjust the beat for Cassidy. Yeah, but go ahead.
Oh man, I think I took enough of the time, and I think I'm slacking on my moderator shit right now while I'm talking to you. My bad about that,
No. I got time, bro. I got time. What time is it? I got time. Shit. I'm good to about 3:30.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, man. I'll be in the comments. Have a good morning, Rob.
Yeah, I'm sorry I took your ideas.
But I'll re-up later.
Right. Yeah, but if you in the comment section and you feel like it's something else that I'm saying and you want to tap in, come on in. I'll give you the floor.
All right, I'll be here.
All right, True.
All
right. Okay, so let me see. Oh man, Million, some of Cassidy's biggest enemies said he won. Yada yada. Hey, Million, call up the phone and talk. If you don't, you're getting blocked. Straight like that. Gooseby. Kiss a different sandwich. He most certainly is. And Cassidy know that. My brother, he said the same way Eminem brings the best out of 50. That's a fact. Dr. Dre brings the best out of Game. Dr. Dre bring the best out of all them niggas. Clips brings the best out of DNA. Facts. Master P brings the best out of Mystical. Yep, and everybody else. We all need someone. Don't hit man need show out. That's a point. You got a good point. You make a great point. See, this is what I like to do. See, that's why I said I like niggas that's ready for the real conversations, man. I don't like to talk to y'all. You see what I'm saying? Y'all miniature niggas, man. I don't like to talk to miniature niggas. I like the niggas that see shit deep, like a nigga that can watch Planet of the Apes, a nigga that can watch Concussion with Will Smith and peep out the subliminals and shit in there, and how they try to use the Bible as a way to make a mockery of us. How they try to use the Bible, have us wearing dresses and shit to try to give a presentation to the world, a bad look of us and how we accept all these poor ass roles just to get money. Pathetic. I like to talk about shit like that. I don't want to talk about, this is why I talk about this shit. Like I can talk about a whole bunch of shit, man. That's why I say, man, don't show everybody your hand, though. Don't show people like, man, what you talking about? Cassidy come on here and kill you. You crazy. Hitman, okay, you getting tapped out, champ. See you later. Million, you can't jump on the phone and be a man. Get the fuck off my channel. See you later. Okay. See you later, champ. Bye-bye. 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 See you later. Bye-bye. Yeah, I agree. Argon Show. He said, why Swiss is not with Cassidy anymore. Well, I can't really answer that, brother. I know just as much as you know, which is nothing. Uncle Show said maybe Swiss realized that Cass ain't that great. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead with that shit. But yeah, anybody else want to call in? Anybody else want to talk? If not, it's your boy Double R. Let me see. Let me look at these comments, man. Let me look at these comments and shit like that, man. Let me see while here talking reckless. Critical thinker. He said Rob not giving no bread back. LOL. It was no bread to give, bro. All the people it was only 2 people that I owed bread back to. And the third person haven't really responded yet. So the 2 people that I gave to 2 people that I owed bread back to, I gave them back the bread. And why are you advocating for people and you didn't make a bet? Why are you pocket watching other niggas? That's the problem. You know, you mopping Cassidy off and watching other niggas' pockets. Okay, good job. I know what type of nigga you is. Get him out of here. Straight up clown. Get him out of here. See you later. See you later, hater. Hey, hey, salute the most hated blogger. What most hated blogger say? Bye-bye, Dick Watcher. He say, bye-bye, Dick Watcher. Salute the most hated blogger, man. All right, let me see. Sue Surf Lawyer. He said Cassidy and Mook said they would battle each other if the money is there. I'm sure they would, but the battle wouldn't be much of shit. Yep, Cassidy is on his collect the check tour. He's trying to collect the check, convincing y'all niggas that he here for the real reasons. Yeah. Yep. You can rap slow. Hold on. Corleone Jr. said you can rap slow and have strong delivery. Cash delivery is weak and has no punch. Fact. Facts. I'm about the facts, man. I'm about the facts. Y'all niggas just cap. Point blank period. I'm about the facts. Y'all niggas just cap. I might make that a title of a video. I'm about the facts. Y'all niggas just cap. He said Swiss is still with Cass. Swiss just have DMX project that he's focusing in, but he said he still has works in the computer with Cass. Okay, great update, champ. But it's your boy Double R, man, and I'll holler. Make sure y'all donate to the channel if y'all want to. Link will be in the description. All right, okay. I think my wife is calling me. Let me see. No, not yet. Double R back on the blocking spree. Yep. Hey, King Tally, I got to go ahead and unblock you, man. And that's in this jump.